Beautiful love is a wonderful thing. Beautiful love is a wonderful thing. Beautiful love is a wonderful thing. It's a lovely experience to enjoy the beauty of love, to share good communication, good time together, and to have wonderful experiences in life. Within ourselves, within our good souls, within our family, within our relationship with other people in society and organizations and out there in the world. Love is a beautiful thing. Good relationships are good things to have. True love is so beautiful. Sometimes love is like a mountain. Beautiful mountain. We have our own. This is one of my paintings. It's still a work in progress, but it illustrates a metaphor of love. See, in life we have these experiences. We have something called the mountaintop experience, and we have valley experiences, and we have just ordinary experiences. And we go from challenge to challenge, from joy to joy, from peace of mind to peace of mind, from pain and suffering to pain and suffering. And we have all these lots of experiences in life, just like a mountain. Everyone is on their own friggin' mountain, or climbing their own mountains, or overcoming their own mountain of challenges, pain and suffering, joys, pleasure, displeasure, anger, frustration. Whatever it is we deal in life, it's just all part of life, including health and sickness and good relationships, not good relationships, whatever. See, all we are doing is relating with ourselves. You are relating with yourself in your good soul. Hopefully it's a good soul in there. In your soul, in your mind, in body, in your spirit. You're just relating to yourself. The things you're seeing outside of you are just part of the struggle going on in your soul, or the experiences or the joys and whatever it is that's going on in somebody's soul. In the mountain of the soul, in the valleys of the soul, in the streams and the flowing waters of the soul, in the winds of the soul, in the warmth of the soul, the heartwarming moments, in the cherished moments of the soul, the good memories, in the challenges and the times that we want to forget, in the hard times, in the tough times, in the good times, in the ugly moments. Friggin' Clint Eastwood made a good movie, that one. It's called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's so funny. I used to like watching it when I was a young person. See? I used to like watching that one. It's just fascinating. He did a lot of very interesting concepts in terms of just showing human character and I don't know, fascinating how people sometimes do documentaries. He was like entertaining, but it also a documentary. Each one's life is like a documentary. We have like story within story and chapter within chapter and page within page and moment within moment and then we have a week within a week and we have a month within a month and we have a year within a year and then years go by and we're like, frig, where did the time go to? It's just how life is. It's just how life is. We are all lovely little children of our mother. And all we want to do is just have a good time. Everyone wants to have a good day. Everyone wants to have a lovely experience in life, whatever that lovely experience of life is. Each and everyone just wants to have a good time. Anyways, just how life is. Sometimes in life we get stuck in something called the will. Will is something like that. See, the will is like that. It's kind of like that fun. It's a fun, but it's like a wheel of life. So some people are stuck in a wheel of suffering. It's called the wheel of suffering. In this wheel of suffering, there are many things in it. There could be different stages of it. There could be different experiences, different challenges, different things to go through in the mountain of life. There are also different stages. There are valleys, there are hills, there are whatever else. You meet people, you meet trees, you meet all kinds of experiences in the mountains of life. In walking your path, Nelson Mandela wrote a good book. I recommend the book. His book is called A Long Walk to Freedom. So in lives like that, we just seek freedom from suffering. We seek freedom from whatever things we have. Sometimes we even seek freedom from relationships, or freedom from self, or freedom from, I don't know, tiredness, or going to work every day, or like going to school every day. We want to be done with it, and we don't want to be done with the day. We want so we can rest and just be ourselves and just be a little child again, doing whatever it is we like, read, relax, spend time with have family and friends and maybe community members, or just attend an event or listen to good music or whatever it is someone likes to do. I like to paint in my free time. I like to share random stories like this. I like to read. I used to like to run. See, I used to like to run. But I haven't been out running for a long time now. This is day 102. This is day 102 since I've been in the house. See, I've not been able to go outside for 102 days. I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia province, Halifax SouthEnd Community. It's a very rich community. There's multi-million-dollar homes. I don't own a multi-million-dollar home. I rent a small room. A little small room. A little room. From a Chinese landlord, and we are about 10 or so roommates. Young people, professionals, and students, and all kinds of people from all over the world, different countries in the world. Canada is a multicultural country, and I live close to St. Mary's University and Dalhousie University and NSCC, Nova Scotia Community College, and Eastern College, and Oxford College, and there's French school close by, and there's Halifax Grammar School close by. There's all kinds of, there's Halifax Elementary School close by, there's Halifax, another school close by. So it's a lot of young people in this community. It's a lot of seniors, retired people, nice Canadians, retired ones, like myself. I'm retired too. I'm almost 60 now, heading to 70 years. See, my life I've just been sharing stories for 60 years, heading to 70 years. See, my name is SIMBA from Kenya. They call me Canadian SIMBA from Kenya. My full name is SIMBA Kiprotich Rapruto. And like I said, I live in Canada. Oh, Canada, oh, Canada. We stand on God for thee, oh, Canada. I was born in Kenya, raised in Kenya, East Africa, Bomet County, Konoin constituency, Kibera, Boita Ward, Kibera village, Kibera community families. I appreciate them. They were so kind to me. They took care of me for very many years and helped me and my mom and our family and our community. My mom also contributed a lot to the community somehow. Everyone contributes in their own way, whether they're rich, whether they're middle class, whether they are whatever middle class means anyway, whether they are poor, whether they have little, have nothing. Well, everybody has something, but in social terms, you could say that one doesn't have much, whatever. See, everyone has something to contribute to humanity. We appreciate each other. If we can appreciate each other, that would be amazing. I guess we do as human beings, somehow. Otherwise, the world would have collapsed long time ago. Not the world, but human society. We'd have turned on each other. Sometimes we do turn on each other and start unnecessary wars and greed and corruption and racism, tribalism. And you get these despots or like whatever it is, people call them narcissistic people or like despotic people, like whatever it is that want to use arrogance and greed and whatever it is to control this and the other. This is how human society is. Everyone has probably some of those characteristics. They could be predominant in some other people than others. Same as they are kind-hearted people like Mother Teresa or like Princess Diana or like Malala. Malala speaks about women. She's a young lady in the Middle East. She speaks about women and girls' rights and all that. And there's Wangari Maathai, who's from Kenya. She spoke about trees and forests and nature and all that. She's a professor, Professor Wangari Maathai. And there's all kinds of other people around the world that win Nobel Prizes for peace, like Tutu of South Africa, Desmond Tutu. I think Barack Obama, also the former president of USA, won a Nobel Prize for leadership or something like that. Contributions to in leadership and motivating young people and things like that. And other people win amazing prizes and Pulitzer Prize for writing. People, all kinds of people, all kinds of artists, musicians, Shakespeare, Wale Soyinka in Africa. You have Gandhi wrote a good book, I think, in Asia. He did a lot of good work in Asia, in India. Then he went to Britain. He did good work there. And he also did good work in South Africa during the apartheid time, trying to encourage his communities, the Asian community that had a lot of property. They had a lot of property and they were like prejudiced also, but then they were in between. They were in a sweet spot somewhere in between. So they were not being harmed on the street. They were not being put in ghettos. They were not being put in. They were had a sweet spot because they were doing business. That happens to people like the Jewish community, the Lebanese community, and these. There are people that are somewhere in between. They're just like they are not this, they are not the other, and they just profit from whatever it is, whichever system. So or whatever human society or whatever human. Many people are in between in a situation like that. It's called the middle class. They're in between. They're neither rich nor poor. They're neither happy nor sad. They're neither. It's just somewhere in between. It's called the lukewarm people. You see, I think the Bible it refers to them as lukewarm. And it says, they will lukewarm people. I will spew God or something like that will spew them out of their mouth. He's like, why are you welcome? You neither hot nor cold. What's with you and what's with us and what's with me and what's with whatever? I don't know. I remember reading that a long time ago. See, I used to read that. It was one of the few books that I had when I was a young person. See, I had just 1 or 2, 3 books, I think, to read. One had about 10 stories in it, so I read it many times. Now I have a couple of books. I have lots of books here. I read. I was taking them to donate to schools and children that may need books somewhere. In some, either in the community here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, donate them in the free libraries. Or I donate them when I travel, say, to Africa or whichever other country, who knows Asia, who knows was in a country, whichever country I travel, I take some few books and I donate there to the community there. All kinds of books here. Some are books about gardening. This is about gardening. This is about Alzheimer's and like the challenges that elderly people face. This one is about case study for normal behavior. So it's based on psychology and psychiatry. This is others are just simple books, whatever, and some are just storybooks. And this was about the Jews, and this first aid kit I was going to donate to community, and this is about investing, common sense investing. All kinds of books here. This is an interesting one here. This one is called Let the Good Times Roll. It's like written by a friend of mine. It's from the Post family, POST, and his daughter Veronica is on that wrote that. If you can see that, zoom in there, maybe you can see it like that. So Veronica Post is on that wrote that. See, and it's about this gentleman that's in a wheelchair in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and they traveled with the daughter to. I think that's the one traveled with the daughter to Europe, and then they wrote. It's just a simple book. I should get it. It's just a fascinating little book. Just a moment, I'll reach out and get it. Well, meanwhile, I just share about this wheel of life, because the wheel of life is so fascinating. Because in the wheel of life, we have all these experiences, and we have awareness, or whatever level of awareness there is. Here we go. See, I have this wheel of life. I just want to show you this book by. See, it's about this gentleman here. This gentleman is in a wheelchair. I usually chat with him a lot in the public garden in Halifax, and that's his daughter Veronica, and they traveled together to Europe, and they wrote this book. And he did a presentation in the library when they published the book, and so anyways, life's like that. See, we are all part of human family, and we are part of our families, and we all have a story to share and tell. See, let the good times roll. It says there in the book. Veronica Post. And you can see here, they were just like it's about their experiences. It's a picture book or whatever it is. So it's almost like it's an easy to read book. And it says here, anyways, she booked the tickets for us and arranged the room. Oh, apple pie, great. See, they're just enjoying good times in their travels. Same as anyone can enjoy good times in their travels in life, eh? See, of whatever race, whatever skin color, whatever spiritual belief, whatever family, whatever income status. You don't have to travel like this to go to Europe. You can just enjoy a good time wherever you are and just have wonderful experiences. The guy actually has glasses like that, my friend. And he says, so I said, what are you here for then? Exactly, you know. And yeah, so this is how the book we find. And it's just a nice little simple book, eh? So books don't have to be complicated. This can be read by children, it can be read by adults. It's just a simple read book. It's just the idea of just writing a book. And so see, wow. So in this year I've written a couple of them myself, and I write simple books. I write the first one I wrote was called Monster Generations, because there was a lot going on. Part of why I'm here in the house, and I've not been able to leave for 102 days now, over 100 days. And I had a good time in Halifax for 25 years. So many wonderful, amazing people, so many. When I came here 25 years ago, there were over about between 500 and 700,000 people here in Halifax City. And in just like within the last maybe 10 years or so, 15 years, the population has doubled from around 700,000 to over a million. So it's around maybe 1.4 million, 1.5 million now. So it's doubled. See, And so that brings a lot of mountaintop experiences and challenges and opportunities. And you can start a business, you can go to school, you can. There's more people now who want to eat and more shopping. And however, the prices have gone up because like the growth of the city is not is not as fast as the people that are coming. So and also the people that run the businesses or own the shares of these organizations want to make profit. So they want to take advantage of this population growth. So they increase the prices of the rent, increase the prices of the food, increase the prices of that. Just trying to capitalize on it because we live in a capitalist system. So they want to take advantage of the situation. See, and then in between there's like things going on, and then there's political issues, and then there's like social issues, both social justice and a lot of social injustices. Canada and USA, a lot of them, because the system is built on taking advantage of others and resources and all that. See, so it's just how it is. Not all people take advantage of others. They are caring people that volunteer and do good and I don't know, do their professional work very well and are very compassionate. I remember one time I visited a place called Cape Breton, and I was there to visit my daughter, and her name is Chirana. And when I was there, and I got a job somewhere in Badek, and I was working in Tim Hortons. And the ladies here were very caring, especially the retired or seniors. And so old ladies were very caring. They came and brought me a welcome present, the community. He had some bottle of wine. I don't even drink wine. It's whatever. See? But anyways, I gave it as a gift to someone at our workplace. And so they are caring people, and they would stop to give me a ride sometimes because I had about 10-15 minutes walk to work from where I was staying, and the weather in Badek gets icy in Cape Breton. It's icy cold in winter. So wind there, that's like I don't know how it happens. It's just like one of those wind tunnel type things. And so these people in the community, not only the seniors, some random people in the community would be so caring. They would meet me on the way and they would like give me a ride to work. One time even someone gave me a ride all the way to a place called Sydney to do some shopping, to get a phone. I didn't have a phone. Friggin' I didn't have a phone. I was just living a simple life and whatever. I live a very simple life. But the owner of Tim, where I was working, he said, sometimes I need to get in touch with you when there's an extra shift or something like that. So he's like, yeah, you should get a phone. And yeah, so he's eventually I said, oh, frig, okay, let's go get a phone. So I took my day off and whatever. I went on the road and I was just trying to get a ride too, because it's not easy to get like a bus or shuttle there. It's just in the middle of somewhere or nowhere. But like it's in between Sydney and the Causeway and Cape Breton. The people that know Cape Breton know, like me, can look it up. It's called Cape Breton Island in Nova Scotia province of Canada, North America. Anyways, so I stayed there trying to like get a ride and whatever, and then someone stopped and he happened to be one of our colleagues who worked in the same Tim Hortons. He was there much longer. He knew the community much better than I did. He told me, "What the frig are you doing here?" I said, "I'm going to Sydney. The boss said I should go get a phone and other stuff like that, and I want maybe get some kind of boots for rain and whatever." See, and like gumboots, we call them gumboots in East Africa, and here they call them boots, rain boots or something like that. Anyways, I went and he told me, how comes you're flagging vehicles? And they call them flagging in Africa, with just stopping the vehicle. So how come you're doing that on the road? I said, no, I just want to get a ride. That's what other way do I get a ride? And there's no bus, there's no taxi, there's, how do I get all the way? My boss is the one that told me. I didn't decide to go myself. So he needs it, it's needed for work. He said, oh, well, these people are now go and give you a ride, man, freaking guy. He said, yeah, he told him I've been here for an hour or two. He said, they just pass you by. He says, when they see your skin color, you're from Africa, He said, you have color. He said, he's from Philippines. So he said, you have color like me. He's like a little brown or whatever. He's something like that. Anyways, no, they're not going to give you a ride, my friggin' brother. He said, come here. Let's get in the vehicle and I'll take you. He was with his wife. His wife was just laughing and she was about to have a baby. They were just going to, I wonder what they named their baby. I should like get in touch with them. So, anyways, the baby's now maybe like, I don't know, maybe 2, 3, or 5 years old or whatever. See, so anyways, so I got the ride from them and we went all the way and they went for their clinic and then they dropped me off to buy this stuff I needed and took me around, make sure I got what I wanted. And then I think then we came back together. See, some people are caring and kind-hearted. It doesn't have much. It's just a simple guy that baked in the kitchen and in a small restaurant called Tim Hortons. It's not well. It's not a big corporation, but he started a small cafe and just went and became a franchise. And so it's owned by someone called Errol. Errol's a caring owner of the Tim Hortons in Badek, and also in Waikogma, Wegoba, Aboriginal Mi'kmaq community. That's home to my daughter, Princess Cherona. Appreciate with Princess Cherona and the people of Wegoba, and also want to appreciate the people of Wemakuk. Wemakuk was kind-hearted. The chief was very caring. He once helped me a lot. He let me stay in their community. One time I needed to get from Badek to Halifax. The people of Badek kicked me out of Badek. I'm like, why the heck you kick someone? I was the only person from Africa, and they call them black men. They call them black men. I don't know why. See, we don't call other people yellow man or red man or like, well, they call white men white people, whatever. But you know, I'll call that this fat man or like, I don't know, squinted eyes person, like, I don't know what the frig. So I don't know why they emphasize the blackness of a person or brownness or redness or whatever. See, you don't say that that's a limping man or that's I don't know, twisted leg man or like that's a big butt woman or this is whatever. That's mean cop family or like a good cop family or like like bad leader family. I don't know this descriptiveness when it comes to skin color in North America is just like one of those ridiculous things. But anyway, it's just society and how it is. Everyone has their own mountaintop experiences and all kinds of experiences in life. I just share my stories, try to encourage people in their and encourage myself and just share my life experiences freely I received and freely I give. Freely I have received. Freely I give. Freely I share my stories with everyone. My name is SIMBA, Canadian SIMBA from Kenya. I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, right here in North America. Oh, good old North America. It is my happy home. Home is my happy place. Oh, bless is home. Everyone needs a place where they belong because I came from Kenya, East Africa, across the oceans, the waters, the seas, the waters, the seas, the sky I flew in a plain, above the mountains, the valleys, and the everything. Anyways, just sharing this to encourage somebody today in their path of life, on their wonderful path of life. You may be around the world just having a good evening, or the world in the evening, or you could be like a Buddhist or a Christian or whatever religion, Judaism or Muslim or Confucianism or Zoroastrianism or whatever belief you have. Or you could be just a person who's just a family, who appreciates faith, family, and community. Or you could be just a person who cares about living effective, personal, practicing powerful lessons of personal change by Stephen R. Covey. If you want to be destined to be an amazing person with personal leadership skills, figure out yourself and read from this book a little bit. So we complete. It says what? It says here. Take responsibility well. Deal with responsibility well, and have a beautiful relationships and beautiful love and beautiful experience in life. Being responsible, not irresponsible. See, anyway, have a wonderful day and a wonderful night, wonderful evening. All the best to you and your family. My name is SIMBA from Kenya in Halifax, Nova Scotia, province of Canada. Canadian SIMBA from Kenya. Oh, so loving, so joyful, so sunshine, smiling SIMBA. Enjoy your mountaintop experiences and every experiences of life, and also the valley experiences and all the wonderful experiences in life. It's like an investment. So make a common sense investment in your life with your time and your experiences in life. Have a wonderful day, each and everyone. Blessings to each and every good family and good people and enjoy good experiences. Remember, love is beautiful. Have a wonderful, lovely life and love yourself. Chamge is the principle of voice. Original humanities, like it's called Chamge, Chamge. Chamge, Vikil Chamge, Jumbo, Bariaka, Hakuna Matata. Which means no worries for the rest of your days, no rest of your life, and just be a wonderful person. You need to believe in yourself, everybody. Believe in yourself and enjoy this experience in life. Thank you and blessings to each and everyone.